The Kusaas community launched a landmark book, The Kusaas, an Indigenous Perspective. The book's launch marked a milestone in recognizing and celebrating the Kusaas people's rich heritage. The event was chaired by Honorable Cletus Avoka, who highlighted the uniqueness as the first ever book dedicated to the Kusaas people. He emphasizes the importance of documenting their history and culture, noting that this publication serves as a significant step in preserving their heritage. Avoka acknowledged the efforts of the authors and editors in producing the comprehensive work, which explores the origins, traditions, and challenges of the Kusaas community. He underscores that such initiatives are crucial for strengthening indigenous identity and ensuring the future generations under their cultural roots.
The following key aspects of the book. The books focus on the governance structure, cultural practices, occupation, rites of passage, and other aspects of Kusaasi life, suggests that it provides a comprehensive and useful understanding of this indigenous community, the Kusaasi people. By centering the voices and experiences of the Kusaasi people, the book offers an indigenous perspective that is essential for promoting cross-cultural understanding, respect, and reconciliation. What are the potential impacts of this book? They include preserving cultural heritage, it preserves our cultural heritage, promoting cultural awareness of the Kusaas people. You know, these days of this infiltration by Western culture, the rest of them, if you are able to read this book, you remember that this is what our forefathers were doing. That what we are doing today is a departure and sinful. 3. Support indigenous rights. And then also foster intercultural dialogue. Now, what does who are the who people is this book targeting? Which is the audience? The book targets academics and researchers, scholars interested in indigenous studies, anthropology, sociology, and cultural studies, policymakers and practitioners, government officials, politicians, development workers, and NGO staff working with indigenous communities. Kusaas communities, community members, leaders, and elders interested in preserving and promoting our culture will find this book very useful. Kusaas community, yes, and then general readers. Anyone interested in learning about indigenous cultures, traditions, and experiences will find this book very, very appropriate. Overall, the Kusaas, an indigenous perspective, is a valuable resource for anyone seeking to understand and appreciate the rich cultural heritage of the Kusaas as a people.
A co-founder and director of West African Network for Peace Building, Emmanuel Bombardi says it's important for the people of Kusaas to write their own story.
Makes Kusaasis to have clarity about their identity, their integration in terms of the evolution with others that has made it possible for them to be able to be a people with so many educated in all fields of endeavor. And it's important that you put it in our global world today, where there's so much confusion. And you can only clarify that confusion by knowing who you are, your identity, and where you come from. And for the children who are in today's generation that we call the Gen Z, it's even more important, and for their children. So this book is a very important contribution that helps Kosao to be able to see in themselves their own history, told by them and not somebody else. When somebody tells you about your history, it's a different narrative. But when you write it yourself, it carries with it a significant meaning.
It's my honor and pleasure to now declare the book entitled The Kusaas, an Indigenous Perspective, duly launched.